Listen, my name is AD Roberts and I am your success coach. And today we have an amazing lineup. I'm so excited. I really am. And so let me lay some ground rules. We have two simple goals when we come in here, two simple objectives. The first objective is to create a sense of connectedness and community where we love on each other, where we support each other. This is a safe space for you to become the best version of yourself. The second goal that we have is that we always have a discussion each day, a masterclass, if you will, that is designed to be empowering and impactful at some meaningful level in your life. So today is not unlike any other day. We're going to do just that. And so listen, y'all, if y'all are ready to kick this thing off, put ready in the chat. If y'all are ready to go, put ready in the chat. Let's go, let's go. Fire that thing up. Excellent, excellent. Thank you. Hey, Jabs, good to see you. Our Kenyan connection up in here. Good to see you. Excellent. Thank you, Jabs. Thank you, Cindy. I see you, Willis. Excellent. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank y'all, beautiful people. Thank you. Thank you, Rob. I see you. I see you. Thank you. Good to see you, Sunshine. Welcome in, superstar. I see you. Good to see everybody. Good, good. I see you, Janae. All right. So we're going to go ahead and kick today off. I am excited about what we're doing. I'm excited about the direction that we're headed in. And it is absolutely amazing, the season that we're in. We are, this entire month, the entire month of March, we are focusing on abundance. And specifically about creating and cultivating an environment where abundance wants to live, where it wants to stay. And we're talking about cultivating that environment within you, because abundance is very much like us. It really is. Abundance is very much like us. It wants to feel safe. It wants to feel secure. It wants to feel respected, protected. It wants a place where it can multiply and grow. And so, many of us, we wrestle with the fact that money comes into our life and leaves out. Money makes an appearance, and then sometimes it just disappears. Money has its ways. Money is fickle. Our society teaches us to chase money, but money does not like to be chased. And so we've been talking about this all month long, and we're going to continue to have a really powerful discussion. Today's masterclass is about to kick off. So today's topic is right in this vein, is entitled The Prosperity Mirror. The Prosperity Mirror, the Prosperity Mirror. Who triggers you financially and why? The Prosperity Mirror. Jealousy, comparison, and shadow work as gateways to wealth expansion, because abundance is already within you. The problem is that you have not tapped into the right vibrational frequency for it to emerge from you. You see, the kingdom of heaven is within you. And whatever it is that you desire, you have to believe in your heart that you have already received it and it shall be yours. But in that same vein, you have to understand the very subtle nature of this beautiful universe that we live in. And so can you attract wealth and abundance? Absolutely. Absolutely. No ifs, no ands, no buts about it. You can attract wealth, abundance, and prosperity because it is your natural state. It is your birthright, because that's where you came from. You came from abundance. You see, just remember this. Abundance is not over here. Abundance is not out there. Abundance is within you. Abundance has its ability to show up in your life in all kinds of ways. Money is just one. Happiness, joy, a healthy family, a love-filled home. All of these things are abundance. This is it. This is it. So the mirror most people avoid. There's a mirror that most people avoid, and this is the prosperity mirror. There's a version of wealth expansion that has nothing to do with strategy. Nothing. Oh, that's a beautiful thing that your name means abundance. I love that. I love it. There's this version of wealth expansion that has nothing to do with strategy and everything to do with what quietly stirs inside of you. Thank you, Mimi, for those finger hearts. I truly appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's something that stirs inside of you when you see someone else winning. Come on, we go. Now, today is a conversation that a lot of people don't want to have because there's something now you cannot imagine life without comparison. Why? Because we live in a relative universe. We live in a relative universe. You would not know hot without cold. You wouldn't know happiness without a little sadness. You wouldn't know what healing was if you didn't experience a little sickness. And so in this third dimensional experience, that's right, we're talking about polarity. That's a variable in this equation. And so we're going to use polarity and the mirror of ourselves, to activate abundance within us. It's not a strategy, but we will use it as a tool, all right? And so today, what we're doing as we're entering spring, what we're doing is we are planting the seeds for the harvest that is to come. If you want to change your life forever, this is the year to do it. This is the time to do it. And so if that's something that you want to do and you're ready to plant some seeds of abundance, put seeds in the chat. Put seeds in the chat. There you go. Come on, come on, come on. My first mentor used to say, you are hung by the tongue. So this shows, this right here, this declaration of you writing seeds in here is not a commitment to me. It's not. It is a commitment that you are making to yourself. What is a commitment? Commitment is doing the thing that you said you were going to do long after the mood you said it in is gone. Seeds. Planting seeds. So the future you will be so thankful that you planted those seeds. Think about that for a moment. The future you. What can you do today? Who can you become today that your future you will say, man, I'm so glad you made that decision. I'm so glad that you did that. That's what you're making a commitment to. So again, we live in a world where comparison is constant. It is. It's constant, yet very few people are taught how to use comparison as a tool rather than suffer from it. We talk about comparison as the gateway to suffering. And to many people it is, but that's to the untrained eye. So today is where we become trained and we take that as a reality and we use it as a tool. The truth is that people who trigger you financially are not your enemies. They're not. They are your mirrors, revealing unconscious beliefs, suppressed desires, and hidden potential. Watch this. When you log on to social media sometimes, anybody ever scrolled on social media and saw something that triggered you? And not to say that it was a negative thing, but you felt something. You saw somebody getting the key, waving the keys to their new house. You saw somebody getting their new car and they're waving, they got the little paperwork showing that they got a new car. You see somebody get engaged. You see somebody come back from a beautiful vacation and they're traveling in exotic places in the world and all of that stuff. Who is bold enough and to be transparent enough to say that you may have had a moment that triggered you? I know I have. If you have seen it, put me in the chat. Put me, if that's been you, put me in the chat. You look at television and you see something. You sit there, you look on social media, you see something. You see it. Thank y'all so much for your transparency. Y'all didn't leave Coach out there because that's definitely been me. I have definitely seen the lives of people that are outside of my world, outside of my circle, and some inside of my circle. And I sit there and I look at my life and my situation, and I look at my bank account and wish that I could go on a trip to Belize, or I wish that I could spend some time in the south of France, so I could go to Jamaica and stay there for months on end. There are friends that I have that literally travel the world. They don't live here in the United States. They bounce from country to country. And I've had my moments and said, man, I would love to leave. Anybody just ever felt like leaving this country because you saw how somebody was beautifully living in Thailand? And like we had what's the young man that was on here a few days ago? He hasn't been back since, but he really blessed us. The young man who's living on the beach in Thailand, I think it was Thailand, and he's spending $750 a month to live on the beach in Thailand. Listen, you can't live in the hood. You can't live in the hood for $750 here in the United States. You can bet. Listen, you can't do anything with $750 here in this country. And so as we look around ourselves and we look outside of ourselves, it is a natural thing. Hey, Glenn, good to see you. Right, in a 3-bedroom home. Come on, Amy. You're mentally in the islands right now. So as we naturally look at the lives of other people, it causes us to have this moment. And so as we approach the spring equinox, which is happening on tomorrow, and we're having a big conversation. So if you are members of the Oasis, if you are in the Oasis, tonight, we will be in Discord, and we will be, if you know, we'll be sharing tonight at 7-Eleven. Tonight at 7-Eleven, she'll be sharing the power of capturing the essence of the spring equinox. And so I'm really excited about her doing that. So as we approach the spring equinox, it's a time to remember that it's a time of balance. It's a time where renewal and energetic recalibration, that there's this invitation to clean the internal lens through which we see the world and through which we begin to attract wealth and abundance into our space. So when you learn to read your emotional reactions as data instead of drama. So the moment you look at that person online and you see them living their life like it's golden, you look online or you look outside in the world and you see somebody get that brand new car that you wanted. You wanted that car. Now they got it. They got it before you. And so instead of being triggered by it, we're going to transform the lens that we view the world through. And we'll see that as a tool to inspire and encourage us and to show us that, yes, if they can do it, we can do it too. If Coach can do it, we can definitely do it too. If Fine Wine can do it, I can do it. If Janae can do it, I can do it. If Willis can do it, I can do it. If Mimi can do it, I can do it. If Amy can heal her body, I can do it. You see what I'm saying? If you can come out of it, as we look at other people, instead of allowing jealousy and the emotional impact of that to thwart our efforts and plunge us into a deep, dark depression, allow that same energetic feeling, that emotion, to inspire you, to become better, to do better, to be better. If I can do it, anyone can do it. That's what Janae says. Janae says, if I can do it, anyone can do it. Celebrate. Oh, listen, Mimi, stay out of my notes. Stay out of my notes. You don't know the coach that well. Now hold on, we're not getting there yet. Don't get ahead of the coach. But you're absolutely right, Mimi. Celebration. Celebrate what you see. Doggone it, don't make me go ahead of myself. Stop that. Come on, y'all, let's go. And again, if we have any newbies in the building, let us know that you're a newbie by simply putting newbie in the chat. We just want love on you. That's it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Come on, here we go. You're in the right place because the food that we got for you, DK, oh man, you're in the right place. We got some good food up in here for you. It's some real nourishment that'll keep feeding you from here as long as you want it to feed you. You see, a sandwich can only heal that hunger for a moment. But this right here, like they will say, milk for babes, meat for men. We serving meat up in here today. And look at here. Y'all love on Frenchie. Welcome in. Y'all love on Empath Angel. Welcome in. So glad to have you. Good to see y'all up in here. Hold on, y'all. Abiding joy. Okay, I love all of this. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome in. Welcome in. So glad to have y'all. And listen, if this is your vibe, this might be your tribe. I hope you come back. Keep coming back because we're here every day, Monday through Thursday from 12 to 2 now, Eastern Standard Time. That's right. We're here every single day, Monday through Thursday from 12 to 2, doing a master class, a full-blown master class, not just a tip of the iceberg, not just wetting your whistle, not getting you excited about something and then saying, okay, now you got to get something else. No, we give it to you all. Do we give everything up in here? If we give everything, put everything in the chat. If we give it, we don't hold anything back. There's no gatekeeping around here. Come on, y'all. Here we go. Part 1. If y'all are ready for part 1, put 1 in the chat. Everything. I like that. Everything. Thank you. Thank you, Fine Wine. Thank you. Thank you, Mimi. Thank you. Thank you, Monica. And look, what's so funny is Janae did the same thing. Janae said everything. Thank you, Sunshine. Thank you, Willis. I see y'all. I see y'all. Excellent. Come on. Here we go. The prosperity mirror. People don't trigger you. They reveal you. People don't trigger you, they reveal you. Every emotional reaction, and what do we know about emotion? What is emotion? Emotion is what? Come on, put it in the chat. Emotion is energy what? Emotion is energy, put it in the chat. Emotion is energy what? Come on, my vets. Come on, where y'all at? In motion, excellent, thank y'all so much. Emotion is energy in motion. That's all it is. Energy in motion. It's going to reveal that you cool. Say, all right, I'm with that, Antoine. I'm with that. Come on, y'all. Here we go. Especially my newbies. Every emotional reaction you have to someone else's success is feedback from your subconscious mind about the internal identity around money. How you see yourself determines everything in your world. I'm going to say this again. I want you to write this down. Every emotional reaction that you experience when you witness somebody else's come up, when you witness somebody else's win, somebody else's glow, when you witness that feeling that you get, that emotional reaction that you get is merely feedback from your subconscious mind about your internal identity, not theirs. That's why when somebody has a problem with you, that's not your concern. Because we're going to flip this just for a second. Come on. When somebody has a problem with you, when they have a problem with your glow up and your come up and your becoming and your wins and your victories, they don't know what you went through to get to that space. And because they don't know what you went to get to that space, the angst that they have against you has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with them and how they see themselves through the lens of their financial identity. So the same thing for us. Come on, here we go. Hey, Nikki, good to see you on. Here we go. As you see the wins of somebody else, and see, I have to teach this. I have to teach this. And no, this ain't super sexy, but it is sexy. You have to see this because we're human. We are these wonderful souls having an earthly human experience. And as we have this earthly human experience, there are some natural things that you and I wrestle with. Yes, comparison is a real thing. And we just admitted to that. All of us admitted to that comparison. When we look out at our lives and we see other people doing the thing that we want to do, that's a feedback, that's data that comes in that really illuminates how we see ourselves. If you feel upset and angry, that's a note to you. But if you can transform that into celebration, when you can celebrate somebody else's wins and their victories, you can change this whole game. So let's go. The subconscious does not speak in words. We know that. The subconscious mind, because as a clinically certified hypnotherapist, this is the area that we deal in every single day. So your Subconscious mind does not speak in words, it speaks in emotion, sensation, reaction, and triggers are one of the loudest languages of the subconscious mind. Triggers, it sets you off emotionally. It's a peak in your vibrational field that says, hey, pay attention. Look at this. This is something that you want to experience. Hey, pay attention. So when someone's wealth, lifestyle, and success bothers you, here it comes. When somebody else's wealth, lifestyle, and success bothers you, it is often revealing a mismatch between what you consciously desire and what you subconsciously believe that you deserve. I'm going to say that again. I'm going to say that last part again. It is literally revealing a mismatch between what you consciously desire. And remember, the desire is the invitation. The desire is the invitation. What you consciously desire and what you subconsciously believe. Because remember, the desire is the invitation. The embodiment is the real thing. The embodiment is what? What do we say, Janae? What is the embodiment? The invitation. The desire is the invitation. The embodiment seals the deal. The embodiment, because remember, the universe does not give us what we ask for. The universe does not give us what we ask for. It gives to us, it gives to you, it gives to me, based upon how we see ourselves. Because how we see ourselves creates what? What does it create? Write it in the chat. Come on, vets. Because I know y'all pay attention every single day. Your identity creates standards and boundaries. Desire is the invitation. Embodiment is the confirmation. Thank you. Thank you, Janae. Desire is the invitation. Embodiment is the confirmation. Is embodiment identity? Is definitely connected to it, Sandy. Absolutely. But it's like, what comes first? The identity is that those words are one and the same in great instances. But your identity creates standards and boundaries. The embodiment is the actualization of that identity, because you can see yourself a particular way, but do you embody it every single day? You can desire to become wealthy and you can see yourself in that space, but it is not until you embody that version of you. It doesn't happen. There's no confirmation until you begin to embody that version. Embodiment is the desire is the invitation. Embodiment, I hope I'm answering the right question, Amy. Embodiment is the confirmation. Embodying that thing, embodying that version of yourself is absolutely vital, because the universe doesn't give us what we ask for. It gives to us based upon how we see ourselves. Are we embodying that highest version of us? All right. You might see someone driving a luxury car and feel irritation. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, Amy. Absolutely, Janae. You might see someone driving a luxury vehicle and you might feel an irritation, which may reflect a subconscious belief that wealth is unfair. That life isn't unfair. That life is unfair. You may see where you see one of your best friends, one of your girlfriends get engaged, and oh, the ring is absolutely stunning. But yet and still you have no ring yet. And so that feeling that you have that rises up, what do you do with that feeling? How do you do it? We're going to get there. We're going to get there. You might see a peer succeeding in your industry, in the same field that y'all are in. Y'all share the same industry. You do the same work. You have the same education, and they're excelling. Their season is now. And you feel a tightness in your chest because of that. You have a moment. You have a moment. We're all human. We're having this human experience, and this is a part of that human experience that may reveal a hidden fear of being left behind or not being enough. Not being enough. Who in your life now this is a deep question, and you do not have to write this on the screen. But who in your life constantly creates a financial or a success-based emotional reaction from you? Pause for a moment and think about it. Who in your life is your abundance mirror? Who is your prosperity mirror? Who in your life reminds you that you could be doing better? Who pushes you silently and they don't know that they're pushing you? Anybody? Listen, if you got that person in mind, put guided in it. Put guided in the chat. Put guided. If you have that person in your mind, like I have a person in mind right now. They inspire me to become better. They show me that I can do it. There you go. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Hold that in your mind. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Come on, hold that in your mind, because we're going to shift that relationship, shift those lenses. And I'm not saying that you're envious of your family member. I'm not saying that you're envious of your friend. It's just that they inspire and that they remind you that you could be doing better. Now watch this. Let me put this out there as we move forward. Guess what? Do you realize that some of you are that person in many other people's lives? Do you realize? Now watch this. You would be amazed at the people that are watching you. You sit there and you look in it. Listen, I see you, Scarlett. Good to see you. They sit there and they look at you. Come on now. Come on, Monique. Come on. Come on, Scarlett. Listen. You are a trigger. Do you realize that your very presence, when you walk into a room, it illuminates all of the insecurities that people have about themselves and their financial posture? You are the trigger because you are the light in the room. And the problem with you, instead of fully walking in it and embodying it in every aspect, what do? To maintain peace, to be liked, to be accepted by the tribe, you shrink who you are and you become minuscule. You become small, smaller than the vision that you have for yourself, smaller than the world's, smaller than the eyes of the world, the way they see you, the smaller than the universe sees you. Own the room. You are that trigger for somebody. At my lowest point, my nephew said to me, "You don't ever seem bothered or going through anything." Wow. That's why they exclude you sometimes. Yes, because you are a reminder. There you go, Willis. I know. And see, we attract these type of people. In this live, we attract those type of people that you are the light. You are the reminder of the mediocrity that lives within somebody else. You remind them that it could have been them. I remember a long time ago. I remember I had just graduated from college. I mean, I couldn't have been, I'm like 21 years old. And I would come home and I would do some things for my mom. And some of the things that required me to be a part of some of her civic responsibilities and organizations and stuff. And I'll never forget, I met two young ladies at the very same time. Watch this. I met two beautiful girls at the same time. We're all about the same age. I may be a year or so older. And they were absolutely gorgeous. And Lou, I'm a dude. I'm like, yo, what's up? But in that moment, I chose. I chose one of them over the other. And in that moment, I did not realize that both of them were trying to holler to see which one I was going to approach. I made my choice. And we wound up getting into a relationship. We wound up falling in love, being in a relationship, and all that good stuff. And I never forget, I later discovered that the young lady that was with her was her best friend. Watch this, y'all, because I want to show you something about your life. Though it was years later, we wound up having a conversation. I can't remember why or how we wind up being, me and the best friend, just wind up being in a space by ourselves. I think we were at dinner or something, and my girl had walked away or so. I cannot remember. But she asked me one simple question. Why did I not choose her? Why did she always win? Why? And she ran down the laundry list. Now, they were best friends. Watch this now. They were the best of friends. But she wanted to know my girlfriend's secret. Why does she always win? They were in pageants together. She would win the pageants. They would apply to colleges, and the colleges would choose her and give her the scholarship. And if they both got scholarships, my girlfriend's scholarship would be bigger and hers was smaller. Why? When I met them both at the same time, on the same day, at the same event, why did I choose her over them? And here's the thing. I'm sharing this story because you have someone in your life that's just like my girlfriend's best friend. They are probably the closest person to you. And not in a mean and not in an ugly way. They are envious of your success. And you may say, well, you envious of me? Come on now. Who knows what I'm talking about? Come on now. Who's felt that, especially as you've gotten older and now you can start to see things clearly? Now, maybe in your 20s, you didn't see it. But as you got older, you remember and you start looking at things and you say, you know what? She shows some signs, or he showed some signs of some insecurity and some jealousy. I always wonder why they are. Yeah. You can see it. You can see it. You can feel it. They say little tiny small things. They're signs that there's this beautiful balance between how much they love you and how much they want to be you. How much they love you and how much they want to be you. They literally, watch this, and then you start to see them copy little things that you do. If you get your hair done, they go get their hair done. Come on now. You go get your nails done, they go get their nails done. You go buy a particular dress, a particular color, and guess what? They get their particular dress with the same color. Y'all getting ready to go out. The first thing that they do, come on now. Come on, you you get ready to go out. Your homegirl say, girl, what you wearing? Or bro, what you putting on? Why you want to know what I'm putting on? So that they can match, so that they can look like y'all are together. This happens to you all of the time. Come on now. And so these are the things that, now I'm putting this in this perspective for a reason. Always in competition. Come on now, Bree. Y'all understand. You understand. And fellas go through it too. Fellas go through it too. You have family members that are watching you. You go and get a particular car. They go and get the same car. You start wearing a particular color tie, they start to wear a particular color tie. You start smoking cigars, they start smoking cigars. You stop smoking cigars, they stop smoking cigars. You stop eating meat, they stop eating meat. Everything that you do, they mirror because they're trying to get your secret sauce. So now, here's the thing. What happens? What happens when you're that person? What happens when you're that person that has the moments and you look into somebody else's situation? They can't tie an eldritch knot like you. Hey, I got you. I got you. They look at your life and they want it. They want everything about it. Or you frustrate them to no end. Because your light, hey, Majestic, good to see your own superstar. Your light, your light, your light is shining bright. And you're a constant reminder of who they could have been. All right, let's keep going. Can we keep going? Can we keep going? If y'all are ready for part 2, put 2 in the chat. I go to the Oasis Mind Spa when you're that person. That's a good thing. Come on in, baby. Come on in. Put 2 in the chat, y'all. This is good. This is good. Y'all think we doing all right today? Y'all here? I'm not being too hard, am I? I'm not being too hard, am I? Y'all know I don't care. I'm not a feel-good coach. I'm a success coach. All right, all right. Long as I ain't beating y'all up too much. But I might be sitting on a few front porches. Come on, here we go. Jealousy as misunderstood guidance. Jealousy as a misunderstood guidance. Thank you. Thank you, Sunshine. I'm right on point. All right, thank you. You here for it, Monique? All right. It's all good. All right. We good. I'm just making sure. I'm just doing the temperature check to make sure that we not ruffling too many feathers today. Because y'all do know I'm a success coach and not a feel-good coach. All right, y'all know that, right? And so there are going to be times when you might not want to hear what I got to say, but I'm going to hit you with it. Here we go. Jealousy as misunderstood guidance, not a character flaw. Watch this. Now I'm about to teach you something. Because I told you that envy, jealousy, those kinds of things, that emotional state. Thank you, Antoine. I truly appreciate it. It's a natural thing. It's a natural phenomenon. You're a human being. So when you see something that you want that you don't have, you might feel a little away. You might feel a little something. So let me help you with that. Y'all ready to get help? Come on and sit down. Here we go. Jealousy is often labeled as negative. Jealousy, envy is often labeled as negative, yet it is one of the most honest emotional signals we experience. It's an honest one. It's an honest one. You can't hide it. It is what it is. You feel it and you deal with it. You feel it and you tuck it away. Sometimes people act on that jealousy. Now, I know none of you act on that kind of stuff. I know you don't act on that jealousy, but here it is. It is a core. At its core, jealousy is unclaimed desire. Watch this. Thank you, Antoine. Thank you, Glam. I like them oases up in there. I like to see that. At its core, jealousy is unclaimed desire mixed with perceived limitation. Write that down. If you're going to write anything down, write this down. Write this down. Put it in your notes. You're in master class today. Go ahead. Write this down. At its core, jealousy in and of itself is unclaimed desire. You didn't claim it. It's a desire that you have, but you act like you don't claim it. You know that you want it, but you don't talk about it. You sit up there and you look at your friend become engaged and you say, you don't talk about it. You just feel some type of a way because you're not. It's an unclaimed desire that is what? Mixed with perceived limitation. You believe in some type of a way from a subconscious perspective that it's not you. And you wonder, why not you? Why not you? Once upon a time, I snatched myself back from jealousy. Oh, no, that's a good thing. It's okay. And I want to free you from it. I want to free you from it today. It is the subconscious whispering. That's all it is. It is your subconscious mind whispering to you that belongs in your reality too. Whatever it is, that is something that belongs in your reality too. It's whispering. You see that ring? You like that ring. That should be in your reality too. That should be in your reality too. Limitation, that's the last word. That's the last word, Janae. At its core, jealousy is unclaimed desire mixed with perceived limitation. What did you do to make you successful? Oh man, life. Failure. That's such a good question. I wish I could spend a whole lot of time answering that question. The interpreter, I really do. Because those are beautiful questions. But failure, I'm going to tell you that right now. The best answer is I've messed up so much, I've failed so much, but I kept getting up. I kept trying. When I fell, I got back up. When things that I had started didn't go the way I wanted them to go, I didn't quit. I had my moment. I had my moment, but I got up. I doubted myself. I doubted my ability to make things happen in seasons. But then I said, boy, get your life together. You can do anything that you want to do. You can be who you want to be. So I changed my internal dialogue. And still, even as the coach, I have moments where I wrestle with that internal dialogue. So it came from failure, interpreter. But thank you for that question. It's a beautiful question. And I continue to grow with y'all step by step, moment by moment, day by day, becoming a better version of me, recognizing my shortcomings, recognizing my weaknesses, and sharing them with you at the same time. You see, y'all will hear me say that, listen, I deal with some of the same things that you deal with. It's just that I've learned a few tricks along the way to help me get past them a little bit faster. And so I teach you those little tricks that help you to get out of your own way. So some of the things that I've experienced, you don't have to experience directly, or it can help reframe that. Yeah, loving more and hating less. Yeah, just, bit by bit, moment by moment, raising my vibrational frequency, expanding my consciousness, understanding and giving myself some room to grow and compassion. Yeah, that's it. Great question. Thank you. Great question. It is the subconscious whispering that belongs, wait a minute, hold on, there we go. That belongs in your reality, but something inside you doesn't yet believe it. Doesn't yet believe it. Listen to that. Listen to that whisper and how beautiful that is. Listen to that whisper. Jealousy is simply a subconscious whisper that says that belongs in your reality too, but something inside you doesn't believe it yet. I want to pause here for a second, and I want to speak directly to you. Both our YouTube family and our TikTok family. Whether you believe you are great or not, you're right. Feel that right there. Whether you feel that you are successful or not, you're right. Whether you feel, because remember, the language of the subconscious mind is emotional. It is feeling, it's sensation, it's not logic. So if you don't feel abundant, you're right. But if you ever want to change that posture, you change the programming in your subconscious mind. That's why we do this every single day. These master classes are designed for you to become the best version of yourself. Just that simple. This is Masterclass. Man, we're at the top of the hour and we're already at 55,000 likes. Excellent. Thank you so very much. You guys are doing an amazing job. Thank you so much for the tapping away, because as Fine Wine likes to say in here, tapping is clapping. So yes, just tapping away. Thank you so very much. I truly appreciate it. We have 58 souls in here. So glad to have y'all up in here. If we have any other newbies in here, let us know that you're a newbie by putting newbie in the chat. Listen, if this is your vibe, this might just be your tribe. And so I want to invite you to continue to come back here every single day. Monday through Thursday. We take Fridays off. Monday through Thursday from 12 to 2. Margarita, y'all love on Margarita. Welcome in. She's a newbie. Love on her. Any other newbies we have? And where are you? Any other people outside of the country? Let us know. We love to hear how far we're reaching today. Because I know we're already in Kenya. We're in Kenya every single day because of jabs. Y'all love on Margarita, please. Thank you. And if there's some other ones in here, we just won't love on you. That's it. You from New Jersey? Okay, I got you. And so we're here every single day, Monday through Thursday from 12 to 2 Eastern Standard Time. The second thing is the second level of engagement. If this is your tribe, I want to invite you to become a part of the Oasis. We have a channel on Discord called the Oasis. That's right. And it's really, really simple. When you become a super fan, TikTok automatically puts you into the Oasis. Inside of the Oasis is us. That's the greatest thing. There's the greatest asset that's in there. That's all of us. All of these wonderful people in here, all of these wonderful moderators, all of the members. Where my OMS people at? Show them. Put the OMS, put that OMS in the chat. If you are a part of that, now I'm going to get to that in a second. But listen, inside of the Oasis, we have Monday morning meditation at 9 a.m. every single week. And that's Eastern Standard Time. We have pre-recorded hypnosis sessions that are designed to help you to lose weight, to attract wealth and abundance, to get out of depression. We have pre-recorded guided meditations. We also have a woman's safe space that's designed to be empowering and impactful for women. And it's a very, very unique space in there that's curated by our very own Janae. She's our one of our moderators over here on YouTube. We also have every first Monday of the month at 7:11 p.m. we have Rabbit Hole Talks. So I want to invite you to become there. So listen, this is a tribe for sure. So again, if this is your vibe, this might be your tribe. I want to invite you to become a part of it. And all you have to do is to click on that pretty picture, this good looking guy right here on TikTok. And then simply become a super fan. And as you become a super fan, you literally, TikTok will automatically put you in the Oasis. Now, if you say, AD, I'm having some technical difficulties or some financial difficulties, listen, we can still help you to get into the Oasis. Just reach out to one of our moderators, whether you're on TikTok or here on YouTube. Fine Wine, Mimi, kind of wave. Janae Willis over here, wave. And they will help you to get into the Oasis. It's a wonderful place to be. It really is. Now, the highest level of engagement, and then we're going to get back with our conversation. The highest level of engagement is the Oasis Mind Spa. You remember all of those people start putting up the OMS? That means they are members of the Oasis Mind Spa, meaning that they've either worked with me one-on-one or they have attended one of our virtual hypnosis experiences. So now go ahead and pull your calendars out. Come on. I see you, Will. See you, Janae. Excellent. Thank you, Fine Wine. Pull your calendars out. Next week, Wednesday, March the 25th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I am hosting a virtual hypnosis experience. And it's for those who really, that you just kind of say, you know what, I've been interested about this hypnosis thing. And, I've been watching this guy for a few months, and I think I want to go ahead and pull the trigger on this. And so the registration is normally $95 to do. But because you guys have been hanging out with me, I'm going to give it to you for $49. When you do that registration, when you do the registration for the virtual hypnosis experience, I'm going to give it to you for $49. All you have to do is put OMS49 in the discount code section and you get it. I'm going to put this up here. Now, and for those of you who in here is ready to take their life to the next level for real, if you're ready to take your life to the next level and you're really starting to work with something that I'm about to introduce somebody amazing. So Bree, I hope you're in here. Bree, are you in here? If you're in here, just wave for us real quick. If you are in here, wave. I'm going to go ahead and pin this here. If you want to work with me one-on-one, go ahead and fill out this form right here where it says AD, work with AD one-on-one. Do you want to work with me and you're ready to take your life to the next level? Go ahead and do that right now. I'm excited for you to do that. I'm excited to look for, I'm excited about the opportunity to work with you. Now, this is only if you're serious. If you're not serious, don't do it. Do not fill this form out. And so what we're going to do is once you fill that out, Bree is going to, somebody's going to reach out to you. Bree is our newest member here on the team in the Oasis Mind Spa. She is going to be helping us on, you know, all of our journeys. She's going to be responsible for doing the scheduling and making sure that your experience and your journey through the Oasis Mind Spa, through the Oasis, is number one. I'm so excited. So Bree, if you will, just kind of, if you're still in here, just kind of wave at the folks. But go ahead and complete that. And we're going to go ahead and continue with our talk, okay? I'm excited about it. Maybe she stepped away for a second. But I know she was in here. Oh, no, she's in here. So listen, I want y'all to love on Bree. We just going to call her Bree because her name is Bridget. And so Bridget is going to be helping us. So when you fill that form out, it may be Bridget or it may be me reaching out to you. But listen, we're going to reach out to you today. Okay, so go ahead and fill that out. So if you're interested in the virtual hypnosis experience, or you are looking at working with us, working with me one-on-one, go ahead and do that. So listen, so they're giving you shout outs over here on YouTube. Thank you, Janae. Thank you, Janae. So yeah, y'all love on her. She's going to be taking care of us, and I'm excited about that. Let's keep going. So again, at its core, it's just simply whispering these things that you belong here. This belongs in your life. It's gently reminding you that, okay? In quantum terms, because we always talk about quantum mechanics up in this place. In quantum mechanics terms, what you can perceive already exists within you. It lives within the quantum field. Always remember, come here real quick, newbies. We live in an energetic universe. This is foundational for everything that I teach every single day. We live in an energetic universe, and inside of an energetic universe, it has a language. That's right. And the language is frequency. And you may say, well, AD, where does this frequency come from? To a great degree, it comes from you, and it comes from me. It arises out of the thoughts we have, the words we speak, the actions we take, and the emotions that we experience. That's what it does. That's what it does every single day, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. You are broadcasting a signal that is a frequency that is systemic of the thoughts you have, the words you speak, the actions you take, and the emotions that you experience. They create a resonance, a frequency that is then broadcast out into the quantum field. The quantum field receives it and then reflects it back to you and me as what you and I experience as reality. So to a great degree, we are co-authors of our own lives and our own reality simply by virtue of this. The universal law of correspondence says, as within, so without. As above, so below. As it is in the east, so shall it be in the west. This universal law of correspondence, it literally is reminding us that what we experience as reality out here is merely a reflection of what's happening on the inside. So when you want to change the reality that you're experiencing outside of yourself, too many of us have learned to do it with these, that we have to fight, we have to struggle, we have to hustle and grind and make things happen. You feel that is the power and strength of our hands and our arms that make things happen. But baby, let me make sure you understand this. It's not to great degree. It's not. To great degree, it is within. That's why when Jesus was schooling the folks and said, the kingdom of heaven is where? Within you. So the thing that you're looking for, everything that you're looking for, it arises out of you in here. The kingdom of heaven. Does that, if that makes sense to you, put yes in the chat. If that makes sense to you, put yes in the chat. If that resonates with you, put yes in the chat. If you understand what that means, Put yes in the chat. If you don't, listen, I have no problem slowing down and teaching it again, because understand this, where your focus goes, energy flows and manifestation soon follows. The universe does not give us what we ask for. It gives to us based upon how we see ourselves. Just that simple. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. So again, in quantum terms, you can perceive something and it already exists within the field of potential, because awareness itself is a form of energetic connection. When you feel jealousy towards someone's financial freedom, it may be a highlighting variable in the equation of your own suppressed desire for autonomy and time freedom. This is something that you want. There you go, Antoine. Where your energy goes, focus. Where your energy goes, where your focus goes, energy flows. Where energy flows, manifestation soon follows. If y'all are ready for part 3, put 3 in the chat. Let's go. If y'all are ready for part 3, put 3 in the chat. I'm so glad to have y'all up in here. We got 76, we got 70, we got 72, 76 souls up in here. So glad to have y'all up in here. Today's masterclass is bussing. Yes, it is. It is bussing. Thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all. Thank you for the 3s. Comparison. Comparison as a tool for recalibration, not condemnation. Let's go ahead and get this shit, let's get this shift happening. Comparison is a tool for calibration, not condemnation. Comparison becomes toxic. Watch this. Watch this. Thank you, Jabs. I appreciate you. Comparison only becomes toxic when filtered through unworthiness. Comparison only becomes toxic when it's filtered through unworthiness, through the lens of, I don't have it, I want it, but I'm not there yet. I want it, I see it, I feel some type of way. It only becomes toxic when it's viewed through the lens of unworthiness. But it's a natural state. I keep telling you, it is a natural state. It's a natural reality. Comparison only becomes toxic when filtered through lenses of unworthiness. Otherwise, it becomes a powerful tool of calibration and expansion. Because now you begin to see outside of yourself what is possible, what can be done. And as you look at that as something that you can do too, it changes everything. And it reminds you that you can naturally progress into that space, because to everything there is a season. Everything there is a season. Let me remind you, to everything, ladies and gentlemen, to everything there is a season. You have the ability to draw into your life exactly who it is that you see yourself as. And you have the unmitigated right to do so right now in this moment, especially as we move into spring. The spring equinox is tomorrow. So we're going to take advantage of that energy. And so the mind naturally compares as a way to understand positioning. We live in a relative universe. So if you live it, thank you so much, Glam. So as you live, you and I live in a relative universe. Comparison is absolutely natural. Comparison is absolutely natural. So again, the mind naturally compares its way to understand positioning, but the subconscious assigns meaning based upon identity. You look at life through a particular set of lenses, so therefore the lenses determine how you perceive it. And so that's why when Wayne Dyer would say, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at actually change. That is not just a euphemism. It is an actual reality. It is scientific, based upon the observer effect. That which you observe uses the universal law of vibration, where you have wave first, form second. You see, everybody knows and talks about the law of attraction. You talk about the law of attraction, we understand that, a person attracts to them what they're a vibrational match for. But they never talk about the law that comes before the law of attraction. The law of vibration is first because the frequency that you're broadcasting sends a signal to the quantum field that says, hey, this is what I wish to experience. Hey, this is how I see myself. Hey, this is the vibrational signal that I am sending. And then the quantum field then takes that signal, receives it, and reflects it back to you as reality. But before we attract anything into our space, the law of vibration comes first. Wave first, form second. Once the form is there, then the law of attraction comes into place and begins to draw it out of the quantum field so that it begins to manifest itself in your experience because of the observer effect. That's why when I teach you that where your focus goes, energy flows. Where energy flows, vibration. Where energy flows, manifestation soon follows. Let's go. When grounded in worthiness. Now, conversely, when you're grounded in worthiness, comparison transforms into inspiration, data, and direction. It gives you feedback. It says, okay, so listen, I sat there and I looked at this guy's life. I said, you know what? That's the bomb. I like how he wrote that book. I like how he released that. So shoot. So when I do that, so now see, the last time I did it this way and it did okay, but it didn't go as well. But I'm looking over there. This is a great thing. So that's a great model for me. So now I'm taking that data. I'm comparing now, right? I'm comparing. And so I'm taking that data and I'm using it through the lens of worthiness. And then when I look at the success of somebody else, using the lens of worthiness, because I'm worthy of the thing, I'm worthy of having everything that I have seen for myself, all of the happiness, the joy, the healing, the peace, the wealth, the abundance, the prosperity, I'm worthy. You need to say the same thing. I am worthy. And so as you're worthy, it changes the vibrational tone of the words you speak, the actions you take, the emotions that you experience, and the thoughts that you have. It changes that tone. And as it changes that tone, the resonance of the frequency changes. And you start to send a signal out into the quantum field that is unmatched by anything that you've ever projected before. And so now it stands out as a sore thumb in the quantum field because this is something new for you. And as it's new for you, the quantum field says, oh my, look at Janae. Oh my, look at Mimi. Oh my. Look at Glam. That's a good thing. Now she's starting to move in the right direction. There's Willis. I see you. Okay. So now he's broadcasting a whole new vibration. Amy is broadcasting a whole new signal. And so now and see, this is the thing. The universe loves some excitement. The universe is actually kind of drama filled. It loves the foolishness. It loves action. It loves your activity. It doesn't require your perfection. It just requires your participation. And so when you throw emotion into the equation, it makes the job of the universe that much easier because you're lending your energy to the process and it does not have to exhaust its. Come on now, because you're now changing and transforming how you see yourself bit by bit, moment by moment, as you're comparing yourself and everything around you through the lenses of I'm worthy. And as I compare things and I look and see, oh, I like that. Oh, I like that too. Oh, that's good. That's good. Thank you, Rob. Thank you, Rob, for the lightning bolt. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's real good. And as that's good, I like that. You know what? This is how I'm going to do it. So you learn from here, you learn from there, you learn from comparison. Comparison is natural. Don't ever let anybody tell you anything different as long as you have the right lenses on. The lenses of what? Worthiness. Type that in the chat. Worthiness. Worthiness. That's the right lens. When grounded in worthiness, comparison transforms into inspiration, data, and direction. Worthiness. Thank you, Rob. The law of correspondence reminds us that what we see externally reflects internal states of possibility. Thank you, Bree. Thank you, Licia. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, Sunshine. Thank you, Janae. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, beautiful. Thank you, Monique. Thank you, Glam. There's Wushu. Thank you, Wushu. Seeing someone earn more than you can become evidence that it's possible rather than proof that you're limited. Thank you, Willis. Observing someone's lifestyle can serve as a blueprint rather than a reminder of what you don't have. See, this is what we have to share with our friends and family. And have an open conversation with your friend and say, listen, friend, listen, I know you have some moments with me, and I get it, it's okay. But my goal is to not make you feel any type of way. But what I do want you to feel is inspired because you are worthy. Everything that you desire, you can have. Your desire is your invitation to become the better version of you. It's left up to you to embody that which you've invited yourself to, because the embodiment is the confirmation. You see how we do that? Some of us need to have some open and honest conversations with the folks in our space. And maybe they might be honest and share with you their challenge with your greatness, your brilliance. You just have to embrace your brilliance. Hello? Yeah, y'all still there? You just have to embrace your brilliance. You have to embrace the greatest qualities that you have. If y'all are ready for part 4, put 4 in the chat. If you're ready for part 4, put 4 in the chat. We're really cranking away. We're at 81,000 right now. You guys are doing it. Thank y'all so much. Thank you for the clapping, because tapping is clapping up in here. Tapping is clapping up in here. Thank you, Willis. Thank you, Janae. Thank you, Sunshine. So glad to have y'all up in here. Y'all are absolute spectacular. Manifesting the lottery. Nothing is ever happening. Why? Because, baby, you're not a vibrational match for it yet. You can become. You can't attract into your space what you're not a vibrational match for. You cannot attract into your space who it is that you don't see yourself as. You will be, though. You stick around this crew, you will be. I promise you. I promise you. Yes, brain on rent. It will. You're in the right place. Here we go. Let's talk about shadow work for a second. A while ago, it was a very sexy topic. There were shadow work books everywhere, and people were talking about the internal dialogue and the darker aspect of themselves. So part 4, shadow work, reclaiming the parts of you that can hold wealth. Millions of people are trying to manifest the lottery. Of course they are. But they're chasing, not embodying. That's the difference, Rob. You want to win the lottery? Oh, there's a secret to it. If that's what you want, if that's how you want to build wealth, go right ahead. There's definitely a secret to it. You have to see yourself as having already won it. You have to see yourself. Now, see, here's the thing. Rob, it's really not about winning the lottery, as being able to keep it. A lot of people win, but very few people. I love to hear them say, "Hey, Blue, good to see you. Come on here." That a fool and his money soon part. I like the way Gordon Gekko said it. A fool and his money are lucky enough to get together in the first place. But let's keep going. The shadow. The shadow is not darkness to be feared, but power that has not been yet integrated. Come on down. It just hasn't been integrated yet. Financial triggers often point to shadow aspects. It points to shadow aspects, such as fear of visibility, fear of responsibility, fear of judgment, or even fear of surpassing others. These are limiting beliefs that we hold on to. We're holding on to things like, look at these, watch these limiting beliefs, these financial triggers. These financial triggers often point to shadow aspects of ourselves, such as fear of visibility. You're afraid to be seen. I heard a saying that the reflection of a man's bank account is a direct reflection on how they treat women. That's interesting. It's an interesting conversation. That's a rabbit hole talk. We're gonna save that. Listen, Janae, save that for next Monday after next, the first Monday. Then we can have that conversation. That's interesting. I'm gonna say that again. The financial triggers often point to shadow aspects such as fear of visibility. There's some of you, anybody in here hate the spotlight. Because, and you see, and here's the thing, anybody in here not like the spotlight? You don't like to be front row and center? Come on. If that's you, put me in the chat. And if you run away from the spotlight, if that's you, put me in the chat. Thank you, Margarita. Thank you, Rob. Thank you, Hello Beautiful. You don't like the spotlight. Why? Because sometimes it can feel heavy. Thank you, Monique. Thank you, Cindy. Thank you, Nikki. Why? You have to ask yourself the deeper causations of it. Because what that does is that limits your possibility of growth and becoming. Because you see the spotlight as uncomfortable. You see the spotlight as dangerous. And sometimes if you associate success with visibility, what happens subversively? You won't go after success because you equate success with visibility and visibility with pain. And see, the whole job of the subconscious mind to a great degree is to steer you away from uncomfortable moments, to steer you away from danger. Because the subconscious mind loves the familiar, it loves comfort. That's a limiting belief. Let's go to the next one. Fear of responsibility. Anybody ever heard the statement, more money, more problems? And so along with more money, more abundance, more prosperity comes more accountability, more things that require you to do. You got more things to do. You got more things to more places to go. You got responsibilities now. You have a whole lot. So you fear that. Anybody know what I'm talking about? You fear the responsibility. Anybody in here ever own businesses? You ever been an entrepreneur? There are responsibilities that come with success. And so sometimes we equate having responsibility to stress. And because we connect stress to responsibility, and we understand that once you become successful, there's a certain level of responsibility that you're now going to walk in. So guess what you do? You avoid becoming successful because you've equated with something that you don't want to deal with. That's a natural state of it. Fear of judgment. This is a big one. Fear of judgment. Don't want to be seen. Don't want all eyes on you because you're afraid that somebody is judging you for being you. Therefore, you play it small. That's what I was talking about earlier. You play it small because you don't want somebody to judge you for who it is that you are showing up as. Come on. That's the natural state of it. When you're having these fears, fear of judgment, or even the fear of surpassing others, the fear of outgrowing and outshining your friends, the outgrowing your family members, outgrowing the tribe, becoming the pinnacle of your group. You run away from it because of the weight that comes along with it. Those all are limiting beliefs. Those are limiting beliefs. And I'm going to share this with you right now. I'm going to share something with you right now. If any part, watch this, add this too. If any part of what we've been talking about today has resonated with you at any meaningful level, it arose out of this book. It arose out of Cracking the Abundance Code. When you see me looking at my notes down here, to good degree, a lot of it came from Cracking the Abundance Code. I authored this book so that people that I work with can absolutely become the better version of themselves. So go ahead, listen. This book will transform everything. Guess what the very first chapter in this book is? It's on limiting beliefs. How you recognize those limiting beliefs, because those limiting beliefs that I just gave you, if you saw yourself in any of those, you're wrestling with some limiting beliefs. Because the abundance that you're looking for, let's just make some things very, very clear. The abundance that you're looking for, thank you, Janae. The abundance that you're looking for is looking for you, because the kingdom of heaven is within you. The only thing that is stopping you from experiencing the wealth and abundance and prosperity that you rightfully deserve, because that is your birthright. That is who you are, because you came from a source that is abundant. The only thing that will stop you, listen, y'all celebrate Margarita for grabbing her copy of Cracking the Abundance Code. The only thing that will stop you is limiting beliefs. So we deep dive, we spend deep time talking about how to recognize the limiting beliefs that you're wrestling with, what's holding you back and lock in step from you experiencing all the abundance that you rightfully deserve. Everything that you're looking for is looking for you. But from a vibrational standpoint, because remember, the universe does not give us what we ask for. It gives to us based upon how we see ourselves. How we see ourselves determines what? The thoughts we have, the words we speak, the actions we take, and the emotions that we experience. Those protocols of alignment represent a resonance, a frequency. So the signal that you're sending out is out of alignment because you have these limiting beliefs and you won't go after the thing. Then after you learn that, after I teach you how to recognize the limiting beliefs that you have been holding on to and how to move beyond them, the very next step in the book is quantum leaping into your wealthy identity. Because you absolutely can quantum leap into your wealthy identity. I'm going to read a quick excerpt out of here, just a couple of sentences. Quantum leaping is not about gradual change or incremental progress. It is about making a dramatic, energetic shift that allows you to bypass the traditional steps and obstacles that might otherwise stand in your way. By embodying the thoughts, energy, and actions of your wealthy identity, you begin to think, feel, and behave as if your goals have already been accomplished. This alignment creates a powerful magnetic force, drawing the opportunities, people, and circumstances needed to actualize your vision into your life much more quickly. This book will transform your life, I promise you. And this book is just the tip of the iceberg. It is literally the tip of the iceberg. There's so much that comes along with this. There's an entire system that is available to you. And so listen, go ahead and grab your copy. Grab your copy of Cracking the Abundance Code. It's $14. Go ahead and grab it right now. And when you do that, I am going to personalize it. I am going to ship this bad boy out today. Make sure that your address is correct, because every now and again we have a few people who put the wrong letter. So as you make your order, make sure that your address is correct, because we're going to send them out immediately. I'm going to personalize it. I'm going to put your name in here, and we're going to ship this bad boy out to you today. I'm also going to put a little gift in here just for you. Because you deserve it. You deserve the shift. You deserve the growth. So again, if any part of what we've talked about today has been relevant in any kind of a way, you need to grab your copy of Cracking the Abundance Code. It's going to help your life. All right, let's keep going. We're still talking about shadow work. So again, when you integrate your shadow work, you expand your capacity to hold wealth, success, and influence without self-sabotage, because that's what those things do. You're self-sabotaging. Did I see If You Know, come up in here? Good to see you. That's what's happening with those limiting beliefs. You're sabotaging yourself. Anybody in here who wrestles with doubt, self-doubt? Anybody in here wrestle with sabotage, self-sabotage? Hey, Sabali, good to see you, superstar. Welcome in. Y'all, listen. Sabali is over here on YouTube today. If y'all would send some good energy to her, we truly appreciate you. Send some good energy. We sending some good love and some good healing energy over there to you. So glad to have you up in here. And so again, when you integrate shadow work into your daily life, when you integrate it into you expand your capacity to hold wealth, to hold success, influence, and you do so without self-sabotaging. And so when you have those limiting beliefs, you begin to self-sabotage your own success. You don't trust, you don't allow, you don't feel safe. And because of those things, your hands aren't open and you can't receive abundance and prosperity in your life. Someone who downplays money may protect themselves from the pain of past financial disappointments. See, this is so utterly important because we start talking about self-mastery. How important is it to walk in a space of self-mastery where you master yourself? Too often you're so focused on everything outside of you and you can't help it because you were trained and taught that that's where everything is. It's outside. Abundance is your natural state. Comparison is a natural reality for you. And because it's a natural reality for you, you want to integrate this part in your life. All right? The Bhagavad Gita, it speaks of self-mastery as a path to liberation, and shadow work is one of the most direct paths to that type of mastery. It's absolutely vital that you do that work. If y'all are ready for part 5, put 5 in the chat. Let's go, let's go. Excellent, excellent. We are moving in the right direction. Excellent. Thank you so very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I see you, I see you. And don't forget tonight in the Oasis at 7-Eleven, in the Oasis at 7-Eleven, we will be in the lounge. And if you know, we'll be sharing with us the power of tapping in to what's happening cosmically with this spring equinox and how this plays energetically into us manifesting the things that we want to experience. All right, here we go. The subconscious identity. You hear me talk about the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind, it represents 95% of what you and I experience every single day as reality. That's right. Our subconscious mind, it literally represents 95% of what you and I experience every single day as reality. And so that's where the programming lies. If you want to change the outcome of your life, you have to change the programming. So that means you have to change the subconscious mind. That's why I invited you to the virtual hypnosis experience that we're having next week, Wednesday at 8 p.m. You need to do the registration for it because this month's theme for the virtual hypnosis experience is cultivating a space where abundance wants to live. And so as you recalibrate and reprogram the subconscious mind, it creates that which you're looking for. The subconscious identity, wealth, is who you are, not just what you do. You hear me say that every day. Blue says you'll be there. Make sure you do that registration. Make sure you do the registration. And remember, I gave y'all the discount code of OMS 49. Make sure you do the registration. Make sure you do the registration. And and let me tell you, today, let me see, tomorrow will be the last day that you can do the registration for the $49. Because once we get into the week of, it's a wrap. Okay? It's a wrap. All right, here we go. Your financial reality is a reflection of your identity at the subconscious level. We know that because I teach that every single day. Not just your actions at the conscious level. Everything that you hold in your programming, in your subconscious mind, is going to find its way in manifestation because your reality is drawn from your identity, how you see yourself. If your subconscious mind associates wealth with stress, disconnection, or loss of self, it will substantively resist expansion no matter how hard you work. No matter how hard you work. Now, no matter how hard you try, no matter how many businesses you launch, as long as you still operate from a place of a scarcity mindset, as long as you don't truly see yourself as successful, as happy, as abundant, is still bending to the old version of yourself, as you still do that, as you still bend towards the old version of you, Because remember, the greatest hater that you'll ever have is the old you. The greatest hater you'll ever have is the old you, because the old you, it wants to maintain relevance in your life. It wants to continue to do the things that it's always done. It doesn't want to go out there and do new things, because your subconscious mind doesn't like the unfamiliar. It loves the familiar. It loves what it knows, even if the what we call the uncomfortable comfort zone is your reality. The uncomfortable comfort zone, meaning you're in an unhealthy relationship, whether it's with your job or whether it's romantically, personally, professionally, whatever it is. You have this unhealthy connection and it's uncomfortable. But because it's familiar and it's what you know, you rather deal with it. That's what the old folks meant when they say it's better to deal with the devil you know. That was because they're dealing with the uncomfortable comfort zone. The uncomfortable comfort zone. Because the subconscious mind loves the familiar. Put familiar in the chat. Put familiar in the chat. Let's talk about the law of assumption really quickly. The law of assumption teaches that what you assume to be true about yourself will harden into fact within your own reality. Familiar. So you want to become familiar with success. You want to become familiar with abundance. You want to become familiar with attracting into your life healing. You want to become familiar with abundance in all of its many forms, in every single one of them. Again, the law of assumption teaches that what you assume about yourself, your highest assumption, is what's going to manifest in your life. Your highest assumption is usually very familiar to you. That's how you hold yourself. That's how you see yourself. That's why you attract that into your space. Identity is the lens through which all opportunities either are accepted or rejected. Why? Because of the reticular activating system. Because of your reticular activating system, that part of the brain, it filters out. It filters based upon how it sees you. That's why how you see yourself. That's why when I say your subconscious mind creates standards and boundaries, those boundaries are filters. Those filters are directly associated with the reticular activating system of your brain. And because that part of the brain is responsible for filtering out that which is not a match for your identity or how you see yourself, you don't even recognize opportunities that are not in alignment with that vision that you have of you. So if there's something that, if you only see yourself as ordinary, when extraordinary opportunities present themselves, you say, this is too good to be true. Anybody ever said something like that? Anybody ever said in their mind that this is too good to be true? Didn't do anything and later found out that it was true and that you missed the boat. Anybody ever been there? I have. There were investments that I had opportunity to make, but I didn't understand it. It seemed too good to be true. Am I calling you out? And that's because my reticular activating system filtered out that as a true opportunity and later discovered that that was the best thing that I could have ever done. We could talk about, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all a sad story. But you know what? Everything happens for a reason, and that's how I'm gonna justify it. And this is my story, and I'm gonna stick to it. Once upon a time, many, many years ago, I had the opportunity to invest in this thing called Bitcoin. I did not understand it. I thought it was the craziest thing in the world. I didn't understand it. It just seemed beyond me. And I had another investment that I was familiar with. Watch this. What does the subconscious mind love to do? Huh? Yes, was taught it. If it is too good to be true, it usually is. Oh, that's wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong. I understand. But see, here, I'm sitting here and I got this opportunity in front of me, but it's unfamiliar. What happens? The subconscious mind does not like the unfamiliar. It loves the familiar. I was familiar with the other type of investment because it was a foreign currency investment. And because I had done foreign currency trading, I said, you know what? I'm going to go with this because I know I'm familiar with this. I know it works. I don't understand this Bitcoin. What is this? It's not real money. What is it backed by? It's not backed by gold. It's not backed by investments. It's not backed by anything. I'm like, no, I'm going to take these $10,000 and I'm going to this is a true story. This is an absolute true story. I took this, instead of taking that money and putting it in Bitcoin, and Bitcoin was like at pennies at the time. Pennies! You know what I mean? Listen. My reticular activating system was working so well that it filtered out that as an opportunity immediately. I said, oh no, I don't understand that. I'm not doing it. I'm going to go over here. And no, I didn't lose a bunch of money or anything when it came to my investment in that foreign currency. No, I didn't. But did I make the big win that I could have made with the Bitcoin? If I had invested $10,000 in Bitcoin at that time when it was just pennies, I would be a multi-billionaire. I probably wouldn't even be in here talking to y'all. I wouldn't be talking to y'all. I'll be somewhere else doing something else. Who knows? But why did I share that story? Because it is our natural state. Because that's how our subconscious mind works. Anything that is not a match for how we see ourselves, if it's not familiar, we tend to not do it. And so that's why I celebrate anybody that has the unmitigated gall to step outside of themselves and to try new modalities of growth, new patterns of learning, coming here to this live, doing hypnotherapy, tapping into the power of the subconscious mind, meditating for the first time, doing all of those kinds of things. I celebrate you because you're stepping outside of the construct of the prison or hell that your subconscious mind may put you in. That is why this book is so liberating. It is going to free you from those limiting beliefs. It is going to change how your reticular activating system works. And you no longer see things the way you used to see them. Like Wayne Dyer says, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. Identity is the lens through which all opportunities are either accepted or rejected. Accepted or rejected. A person who identifies as bad with money will unconsciously make decisions that reinforce that identity because that's how we operate. Someone who sees themselves as becoming wealthy begins to notice and act on opportunities differently. Very, very differently. Who are you being when it comes to money? Right now in this moment, are you good with it or are you repelling it? Is abundance, wealth, and abundance a part of who you see yourself as? Or do you see that as something for somebody else? Do you see that as somebody else's life? You desire it and maybe have moments of envying it. But do you take the steps necessary to begin to embody it? Especially if you hate wealthy people. How does that work? If y'all are ready for part 6, put 6 in the chat. This is good. This is good. This is good. We're moving in the right direction. Excellent. Put 6 in the chat if you're ready for part 6. Thank you, Rob. Thank you, Bree. Thank you, Glam. Thank you, Monique. Thank you, Margarita. Come on. Good, 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 good. Energetic reciprocity. And for my meditation people, I'm going to have something for you in just a second. Energetic reciprocity, the way you feel about wealth circulates back to you. Here we go. It's just that as soon as I receive money, I circulate it. So you just need to attract a little bit more. That's all, Amy. That's all. You just need to attract a little more wealth. And there's nothing wrong with attracting a little more wealth. Is anything wrong with attracting a little wealth, everybody? Is there anything wrong with attracting a little more wealth, a little more prosperity? Just expand your consciousness just a little bit. Y'all don't think anything wrong with it, do you? I don't think so. Here we go. The law of reciprocity teaches that energy given is energy returned. There we go, Amy. Here we go. This is just for you. The law of reciprocity teaches that energy given is energy returned, and this applies deeply to how you feel about others' success. You speak to your money. That's right, Janae. Speak to your money. Thank you, Sunshine. I see you. Thank you, Savali. Thank you, Willis. I see you. When you internally celebrate wealth, you become a vibrational match for receiving it. Oh, the moment that you have to remember, what we don't spend money in here, we circulate it. And so when you get that particular bill, be so thankful that you have the ability and the capacity to pay it. That you're circulating wealth. You're not spending money. That's what Reverend Ike taught us. We circulate wealth. We don't spend our wealth, because when you spend something, it does not come back to you. This circulating wealth, circulating abundance activates the law of reciprocity. Circulating money activates, write that down. Circulating money activates the law of reciprocity. When you see the money that is being circulated, when you pay for things, and you see it as circulation, not spending, not as loss. Because see, some of you, every time you pay your mortgage or you pay your rent, you see that as loss. No, it's reciprocity at work. The law of reciprocity, again, it teaches that energy given is energy returned. And so you receive a place to live, you compensate for that place to live. You do a job, you perform a service, you offer a product, people receive it, they're grateful for it, they repay that in kind, out of their own wealth and abundance. When you internally celebrate wealth, you become a vibrational match for receiving it. When you resent or judge wealth, you create resistance within your own energetic field. That's what you're doing, literally. The Tao Te Ching reminds us that the resistance creates friction while alignment creates flow. Flow. Alignment is flow. Once you're in alignment with what? Alignment of your thoughts, your words, your actions, and your emotions. Alignment that you have with your daily actions that are in alignment with what? Your passionate purpose. The reason why you're here. You want to see overflow flow into your life, begin to operate from a place of passionate purpose, not doing what you have to do, but doing what it is that you're destined to do. Go ahead and bypass all of that foolishness. All of the, you weren't born to sit at that computer all day. You weren't born for lack and struggle and all of that stuff. You were born to thrive. You were born to be successful. You were born to become the best version of yourself right here in this third dimensional reality. That's what you were born for. The Tao Te Ching reminds us that resistance creates friction while alignment allows flow. Celebrating a friend's success can open unexpected doors and collaboration because you celebrated. Listen, you never know who can bless you. Instead of being a hater, you should pick up the phone and call your friend and say, man, I'm so happy for you, bruh. Man, I'm so excited to see you get that new house, that new car. And guess what? He may turn around and say, listen, bruh, I got the house with no money down. Listen, they got a whole thing going over here. Listen, I didn't come in here with any money. But now watch this now, because you celebrated the person openly and honestly and shared that you are truly happy for them. Watch what happens. They turn around and tell you, say, man, look here, boy, I'm so happy. Listen, it wasn't not anything that I did special. Listen, I've been working with this broker over here and she is phenomenal. I got a realtor friend. Let me turn you on to her. Listen, she found me a deal where I didn't put any money down. All of my closing costs were paid. I didn't have a down payment. And listen, I don't have to make another payment for another 60 days. Come on now, bruh. I'm trying to tell you. Come on, man. Let me help you up. Let me hook you up. You see what I'm saying? But had you not celebrated the person, had you not reached out to them and said that you were so happy for them, you kept the doors of opportunity closed. But because of your celebration, the universe said, ah, there's a reason why I put that post in your timeline. Because I needed you to see that. And I needed that thing inside of you to be drawn out. I need you to get a little more information. So I need you to become inquisitive. I need this to inspire you. You see? You see what I'm saying? You see how when we change the way we look at things, the things we look at actually change? So now instead of you struggling and wrestling with the reality that you don't have something, that somebody else has that you really, really want, no, you change the lenses of how you look at it from a lens of unworthiness to one of worthiness. You are worthy of having the same thing. So then you turn around and celebrate the friend, and your friend turns around and blesses you. That's the law of reciprocity. I'm trying to help you. Quietly resenting someone's growth can create stagnation in your own journey. Resenting them. That's stale energy. That's low vibrational. Thank you, Monique, for those finger hearts. That's low vibrational. That's beneath who you are. That's beneath how you see yourself. It's just that simple. I think this is a good place. I think this is a great place. I want to pause right here. We have a few minutes left in today. Can we pause right here and pick up tomorrow? Can we do that? Can we pick up tomorrow? Can we do that? Because we're almost at the top of the hour and we got about 4 or 5 minutes left. Can we start? Yeah. That's master manifestation. That's right, Janae. Thank you, Jabs. Thank you. So listen, where my meditation people at? Let me help you. Where my meditation people at? Where you at? If that's you, if you like to meditate, put me in the chat. Put me in the chat. We developed these abundance candles. We created these triple bliss meditation candles. I'm gonna go ahead and share something with you real quick. Let me pin that up there. Excellent. I see you, fine wine. We created this triple bliss meditation candle set, and you need to have yours. Anything that I share with you is designed to be impactful in your life, whether it's this masterclass here, whether it's you grabbing a copy of Cracking the Abundance Code, or these meditation candle sets that we created. They are designed, they're not just meditation candles. I'm just going to be honest with you. They are about manifestation, manifesting your intention. And so each one of these candles has a particular intention in it that's going to help you along your journey. So this very first one is about abundance. Each one of these candles are 100% natural soy. Each one of them is 100% natural soy. They have a cotton wick. They are infused with essential oils that are in alignment with the intention of the candle. So this candle is for abundance. This one has lemongrass and bergamot and lodestone oil. Lodestone is a magnet. So it has magnetized oil that attracts wealth and abundance into your space. This is what I use it for. I like this candle more so. I'm just be honest. I like this candle more so than any other candle because one, I love the smell. It smells absolutely amazing. I really love that. It's very relaxing. It's very peaceful. I love this. This is excellent. This is excellent. Margarita grabbed hers. And let's go ahead and let's celebrate Margarita for grabbing her triple bliss candle set. And so again, the very first one is abundance. And I use this most often. So this is a powerful one and it smells absolutely amazing. Now, here's the next one. In the triple bliss set, the second candle that you get is the heal candle. That's right, you get the heal candle. This heal candle is absolutely beautiful. It smells amazing and it's infused with essential rose oil. Essential rose oil is designed, it has a very high frequency. And this high frequency has an effect on the physical body. You can't, like, and Fine Wine will tell you, because she does herbs and things like that, it's very difficult for you to be depressed while rose oil is in your space. So from an aromatherapy perspective, it is exceedingly powerful. And we use natural essential oils. This is not some fragrance perfume stuff. No, the actual essential oils are in here because we need the vibrational frequency that's going to help you to heal mentally, emotionally, and physically. All right. Excellent. That's the second one. And the third, and oh, and the rose smells absolutely amazing too. It really does. And let me help you with this. The last one is the happy candle. The happy candle is just what it is. It's designed to help you be happy. Listen, you can't attract wealth and abundance and you're miserable. So this candle is made with lemon verbena and lodestone oil, and it is designed to lift the spirits, lift your mood. It smells really bright because again, it's lemon verbena. If you've gone to those luxury day spas and the 5-star resorts, you know that shampoo and the lotion and stuff, that's lemon verbena. I'm telling you right now. And boy, when I tell you it smells like money, shoot, this ought to be the abundance. No, I'm just kidding. But this is designed to lift the mood and to lift your spirits. And so you get all three. And let me tell you something, for manifestation candles, if anybody knows about manifestation candles, baby, you can't get one of these type candles for 39 bucks. But here you're going to get all three. You're going to get the heal candle, you're going to get the abundance candle, and you're going to get the happy candle all at the same time. So I celebrate you. Thank you, Margarita, for grabbing yours. I truly appreciate you. So listen, we are at the top of the hour. Listen, I think we did pretty good today. Listen, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start tomorrow. But listen, we're getting ready. Listen, our TikTok family, don't you go anywhere. Don't you disappear. We're about to kick our after party off over here on YouTube. We are going to release you guys because we don't want any copyright infringements because we can have fun over here on TikTok, over here on YouTube. Y'all be tripping sometimes, but it's much love. It's much love. So you are more than welcome to come over here and hang out with us while we do the after party. Thank y'all so much for being here today. Yes, tomorrow we will be back. We will be back with part 2 of this amazing conversation on that prosperity mirror. And comparison is not always a bad thing. Sometimes it can be inspiring. So you don't want to miss the part 2 of this masterclass. So listen, you guys do something special for yourself. Enjoy yourself today. And listen, you're invited to be in the Oasis tonight as if you know, or AKA Karima shares with us everything that she knows about the spring equinox. That's at 7-11 tonight. So nonetheless, if I don't see you tonight, I will see you tomorrow at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. We'll be right back here. All right. Much love, you guys. I'll see you later.